You're every day I'm hustling. What up, what up, what up? Poetic Justice. What's good, gang? What's good, gang? Shoot, you know what? I'm about to just do just on Instagram so I can keep up with everything. All right, let's do it. What up? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. What's going on? As y'all know, we're doing an adult, mature Q&A about whatever that you guys would like to talk about. We're gonna keep the vibes as mature as possible. Definitely sticking to my word when it comes to that. I am doing well, and today's probably like not really the best day to do this Q&A because I'm really not feeling that well. However, I'm gonna stick to my word, and we're gonna do what we do. Somebody asked me, when is Breathe coming back? Honestly, that project is very difficult to produce at this moment because of how intense the episodes are. They're pretty much an hour long, and they're 10 episodes, and I'm in Atlanta, and half the cast is here, half the cast is in Charlotte. So it's definitely something that I want to do, but it's definitely something that's going to take a lot of time that I do not have right now to film. However, I do have a couple of short films that I am starring in, and I also have a couple of short films that I will also be producing as well. What's up, Lady B? What's good, gang? Y'all know how to get my hookah set up. That's the real reason why I'm late, for real. I had to make sure that I was straight. So hopefully, I don't even know if it's pulling right now, for real. But what's up, man? Y'all got all these comments. Y'all got all these questions. Y'all been trolling me. Y'all have been just flooding me with different questions. Just ready to answer everything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it's about. As long as it's mature, I'm cool with answering whatever you guys have for me. When is the next lesbian YouTube series? You're gonna have to stay tuned for that one. I'm definitely working with a couple of producers right now and a couple of writers right now, so we have a lot going on. I'm just not posting about it until later. Do I just see Apollo West in the building? What's up, man? I ain't talked to you in forever. I wish I could wave at everybody, but I can't. I really can't. Oh, also, for anybody that might join later, and I'll repeat this multiple times, I'm not going to post and delete or have a live and delete it. Like, I keep everything up anyways because that's how I am. Do you think that your brand was damaged by your previous relationship? Yes, definitely while I was in that relationship, and a little bit now afterwards, but I've done a little damage control as far as not really being online like that and just kind of stepping into my own little private zone. But yeah, definitely my brand was damaged by it. I felt like people were commenting on my character, but they really didn't know who I was as a person. And they've created this narrative for me that doesn't really exist about me. And the internet just kind of ran with it. Before this relationship, there wasn't really much to say about me. And there definitely wasn't a lot to say negatively about me, which is why this was definitely from left field for me. And yeah, like I said, I've never really been trolled like that before my relationship either. So definitely wasn't the best, but my production company didn't take any L's or anything like that. But the relationship definitely did not help. Are me and Graham still friends? Ha! Great question. According to her, no, I'm op. And she wanted to remove herself from my life, so she's off doing great things and whatever she's doing. Again, I told you before, if people want to leave my life, I let them leave. Like, I'm not going to sit here and try to fight for people or whatever. Like, I'm really not. So, no, we're not cool. I haven't talked to her in months. And I thought that we were pretty good friends as well. But, apparently friendships just aren't a real thing here. How is the fitness journey going? Oh, the fitness journey is great. I haven't worked out for real since I stopped competing with the USA Bobsled and Skeleton team. So just trying to get back and realizing that I have asthma and trying to get back into shape, losing weight. I've been trying to do that for a while. I just really haven't had the time. I couldn't figure out how to manage my schedule, and sometimes I couldn't afford it. So now I'm getting back into the groove of things, and everything kind of fitting in its own little box is definitely a great feeling. Every day I work out, I leave my trainer, I started boxing again. Like everything is given what it needs to give, to be real with you. Like I'm really in a peaceful place and I love it. What did you do to heal your heart after your breakup? That's a great question. And to be honest, let me go ahead and clear the air and clarify that I left in August. And I asked for a divorce the first time in March. And that's when I was in Tampa. I was giving y'all the vlogs. And when I was on set, working with my beautiful pain. And that's the first time I asked for a divorce. Afterwards, I was like, you know what? Let's try to get into therapy and do this and the third. And that never happened. And then in August is when I actually left. And I asked for a divorce for real. I moved everything out of the house. And I know that there's a narrative that apparently she didn't know that I was leaving and she came home and the house was empty. She knew. I texted her before I did it, days before I actually left. I guess she just didn't believe me. And so to heal my heart after the breakup, it was more so of realizing the type of relationship that I was in and the experiences that I actually went through and what we were actually dealing with that I had to process out of. And that's something that I'm still actively working on. But I left my marriage not because I didn't want to be in a committed relationship. I left my marriage because it wasn't a healthy relationship. I still wanted to be with somebody. I just wanted to see other people. And so I don't really feel like I did a lot when it came to that because I left. So my heart wasn't really broken from leaving the situation. It was just an adjustment. It was just a change that I had to do and a learning experience for me going forward. And some of the things I've learned in my relationship, I take into aspects of my life with friends, with people, when I give advice to people, and I listen to what they're going through. Like I start recognizing different signs and different, flags or different communication styles, what worked, what didn't work. Like I guess at this point, I'm more like a vessel. And I'm not ashamed to say the things that actually went wrong. And you know what I mean? Like I'm not afraid of the truth. I just never really had an opportunity to tell y'all for real. So I don't know. I didn't really feel like I was heartbroken though. You know what I mean? I'm a Sagittarius. Somebody said, how you the ops? We gonna leave that where it's at. That's what she said. I'm doing great, Freshie. People last for a reason, season, or lifetime. That's true. How are me and Brooke? Me and Brooke are awesome. We just, we check in. She's on her own journey or whatever, but we check in probably weekly on each other. Yeah, we cool. That's the OG right there. That's the OG friend. So yeah, we ain't got no problems with that at all. What up, Dion? Are you taken or is the girl you posted just a situationship? Nah, I am taken. I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship basically since January. But my close friends been lit, yo. I just ain't been posting online. Like I haven't been posting on my actual story because I'm not doing stuff for attention. I'm not doing stuff for clout. My private life was always private before my previous relationship, and I'm just a popular person. But I just keep her private because she's private. And at that time frame, I couldn't read the room for the internet. And I didn't want her to be trolled. I didn't want y'all to be like, oh, you ruined the marriage or you left Lacey for her or whatever. I just met the girl. I met my girl in January and I left in August. So there was a lot of time where I dated other people. I had different experiences. And I was ready, So all that other stuff that people got to say about what I have going on is just bullshit. Like, I don't like when people try to tell my story for me without actually telling the real facts about what was really going on. And we've been together for, February, officially from March, April, May, June. So 4 months officially. So just because she's not online all the time doesn't mean that she doesn't exist. No shade, but why don't you ever finish your projects? I watched a few of your YouTube series and be wanting an ending. Is it that I haven't finished any projects or I just haven't brought the next season back? Technically, the first season was finished, you know what I mean? Or the second season was finished. But I am not a creature of habit, but I like to be better every time I do something new. So my first project, I learned what I learned. I moved on to the next project. I want it to be better than the first one. I want the third one to be better than the second one. And that comes with the season as well. Like, there's so much that I want to do. My vision for Breathe Season 3, and I don't have the budget for it right now, that I don't want to half-ass it. But yeah, you know, I just be getting busy. And the other hard part about it is my clients take up like majority of my days, that sometimes it's difficult to schedule time to just film my stuff. Or if I'm booked to do this or host an event or I'm acting in somebody else's project, like, it's hard for me to now juggle trying to film a whole show. So, you know, it's a bittersweet thing. Like, you're making the bread, but you're not really doing what you want to do, for real. Freshie, you looking great. You know the place I come from. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Gang. Lady B in this bitch. Yeah, I love it. So, who cheated? Oh, my God. You know, I knew y'all was going to ask these questions. The thing about it, and I don't understand why y'all hold on to people's baggage that are from 2 years ago. When it came to this whole cheating situation, there was a person that was brought into our marriage. And what's the best way to say this? We both had sex with her and all these other things. And one thing about me is I communicate very well. This person was still present. What really happened was, I don't know if y'all remember, after we went live to tell y'all what happened, I went live again and I told y'all the full story with all details, but that video just got deleted off the internet because I told the truth about what actually happened. So I'm not going to go far in depth about it. But yes, I would say that I was the one that cheated with the person that we had a relationship with. And during that time frame, Lacey had asked me for a divorce. I was extremely in a vulnerable place. And because that person cared about me and us, she was trying to be a mediator at some point. Lacey left, and I just got in a very vulnerable state. She was there checking in, making sure I was good. And, you know, we already had sex before. We already have chemistry. So I just kind of fell into that. So, yeah, I'll take accountability for that. I don't think that it's a full-on affair and, like, all this other stuff that people got to say about it. No, and I can go in depth and make, I guess, give y'all a little bit more details, but I'm not really trying to do all of that. But it happened. It was 2 years ago. All right. And some people will say, well, was it really an affair? Both of y'all slept together. Both of y'all were having sex and whoop, 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 whoop. And then other people will say, well, you did it while she wasn't around. She didn't know about it. So whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It happened. Was something missing? That's why you cheated. Yes, a lot was missing. A lot of things that I was communicating wasn't being fulfilled, or it wasn't being reciprocated. It didn't matter what I said that I was that was being lacked for me, or what the problems actually were. You know, I wasn't happy. And so she obviously wasn't happy. So she asked me for a divorce. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff missing. And even the conversation that we had after she found out about it or whatever, you know, I asked her, like, didn't I tell you what I was missing before we even got to the situation? And she wasn't really paying attention. She really wasn't. No, I never wanted an open marriage. I didn't even want the threesome. I didn't want to be in a poly relationship at first. You know what I mean? It wasn't my idea. It wasn't something that I initially wanted to do. All right. Do you think y'all move quick from the start? Probably. But, you know, you can't really put a timeline on somebody's heart. You can't put a timeline on how you feel about something. She would make she would verbalize or say out loud or vocalize, whatever the word is, that she felt like she was a rebound. And I was like, I don't feel like you're a rebound. Like, if I've left a situation and I've left it where it was at in my previous relationship that I was in for 7 years, left with mutual respect for each other, no problems, no issues. Like, I walked out of that situation. Yeah, it hurt, but like, I don't have an issue moving forward. So I gave it 100%. I gave my marriage 100%. Yeah, I mean, you could say that, but over time, people grow apart. Different parts of your life start trickling in. It can make situations toxic, which is exactly what ended up happening. And nobody could really predict that. And I don't know, man. You know, love is love, man. You can't put a timeline on love. Like, some people meet each other for a week and get married, the next week, or meet each other for a month and get married the following month. Like, you can't. I don't know. Do you think she played a part? I don't know what part you're referring to. Played a part in what? What inspires you? What inspires me would be being a role model and being authentic at the same time, creating content that I feel like will resonate with people. I like being a light to people. I like people to learn things through me, through my life, through experiences, whatever. Like, I always want people to be the best versions of themselves, which is why in my scripts I write things that will either change your mindset or open your perspective or start conversations, or just in general, like, just being an inspiration in general inspires me to keep inspiring other people to do their dreams. I say yes to everything. I had a podcast. I was training with the Olympic team for Team USA, like anything. Like, I just like going after whatever dream or whatever I want to do and trying to be the best version of myself doing that. So I would say that's what inspires me the most. Do you consider yourself a non-monogamous? Justice, you got me on that one. What you mean? Monogamy would be dating one person. So non-monogamous would be not dating one person. I don't consider myself a non-monogamous person because I've wanted all of my relationships to be monogamous. So yeah, I guess that answers the question. Did the relationship get physical? Yes, it did. There was a lot of domestic violence in that relationship. I'll take account for it. She's put her hands on me multiple times. And then the second to last time, I put my hands on her, and I was just like, stop hitting me, bro. Like, stop. Just stop. And I walked out of the room. I sat down and I, meditated for a bit and just apologized because you're bringing me out of my character. Like, this whole relationship is bringing me out of character. At that moment, I already started realizing I need to get out of this relationship. Like, I just do. Like, I can't be in it. Like, I can't be in it and not be me, and I can't look in the mirror and not recognize myself. And those would be the main things that, like, led to me actually leaving, because I realized there's nothing I can do to fix this. There's absolutely nothing I can do. There's nothing. So, yeah, there was domestic violence in that relationship. Public, but private is best. I agree. That's the best decision. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Honestly, what prompted you to do this live? I'm just over it. I just want people to realize that it's okay to love people and walk away from them. It's okay. And I don't have to do a video and bash somebody and talk shit and be so messy about it when I could just tell y'all the truth. Y'all hear what really happened and we move the fuck on. Like, you got to understand how tiresome it is to, like, wake up on my live or go on my Instagram or just do anything and people are still bringing up a situation from 2 years ago and y'all don't really know what the hell is going on. Like, the other day, somebody commented on the post that I posted of my girl and was like, she didn't deserve you. She didn't deserve you. She deserves so much better. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, how you know she didn't deserve me? You know what I'm saying? Or, like, first of all, why would you even come to, if she's in a relationship and I'm in a relationship, the audacity that you have to bring up old baggage that's actually mine to a new situation is crazy to me. It's crazy. So what prompted me to do the live is like, one, I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of this image being whatever it is and me not telling y'all the truth. I'm tired of being trolled about something that y'all knew nothing about for real. And I'm ready to move the fuck on. Like, my life is already moved on. So I'm tired. Like, I'm really just tired of it. How y'all hold on to other people's baggage is crazy to me. If I've moved on, y'all need to move on. That's how I feel. I love that you... Oh, I can add a moderator? How do you do that? Anyway, let's see. Where am I? This just went all the way down to the bottom. Hold on. Y'all are asking a lot. Hold up. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah. Angel Heart, I've been following you since you started on YouTube, and I'm proud of your growth, and I'm proud of you, and may God keep opening doors for you. Thank you so much. I love that you're living in the moment and enjoying it privately. I respect that. Thank you so much. Did you know your ex new girl? Ha! Did I? Yes, I did know her. We've worked on shows together. We've got drinks together. We've hung out together. She's shown up to my events. I consider her a friend because she checked in on my mental health, especially when everything went down with the affair. She, just always was just there, like making sure I was good, making sure I was motivated, inviting me to stuff, and just checking in. First of all, I don't respond to text messages, and people don't have my number for real. And I don't respond to DMs often. So if I make the opportunity in the space to hang out with somebody or create a relationship with you, I consider you a friend. I consider you a close person. And the fact that people want to downplay the fact that we weren't cool is crazy to me. The fact that I need to even explain like my level of being cool with somebody to validate the fact that I felt like I was cool with this person and this person gave me information and like this, not information, but like this person tried to like at least was trying to be there for me. Like I would consider that being a friend. So yes, I did know her. I think it's just a Sagittarius thing. When it comes to our personal lives, we are really private. Yes. How has the divorce affected mutual friends y'all share or shared? Did any shared friends pick sides? I never told any shared friends to pick sides. If they've decided to do that on their own, they did. There are a lot of friends that still talk to the both of us. So I think that all of our friends are just happy for each other, like both of us, hopefully. But I don't know. Like my level of like what is a friend now is drastically different across the board. Like in the last year, a lot of shit changed. In the last 5 months, a lot of shit changed. In the last week, a lot of shit's changed. People just change. So I don't know, man. People are either a part of my life or they're not a part of my life. That's how I feel. And I'm not making room for other people that just don't fit. Like if you're not for me, you're not for me. That's cool. Do y'all share that brand together, the production one? Yeah, so Lacey and Freshie Productions was a brand that we created together. She has access to the YouTube stuff. I have access to my Vimeo stuff, and that's just kind of what we're doing now. We're not working on any project going forward. We don't really talk, so yeah. Not Ashley, why you laughing? How long did you date before you made your relationship official? How long did I date who? My ex, or how long did I date my current partner? Would I get married again? Absolutely. I want kids. And I knew I couldn't bring kids into that marriage with that type of environment. So I gotta go. Like I'm not gonna prolong my life and what I want out of my own life. And be in an unhealthy relationship. Like I'm just not gonna do it. So I absolutely want kids. My girlfriend has 2 kids. They're twins, and I love spending time with them. We hang out. We just live our own little life in our little corner, and it's great, So that's not cheating that they both have a relationship with them. Oh boy! All right, make a movie about it, bro. I know, but I'm not. Yeah, I ain't really trying to do all of that. People going to talk regardless, so continue to be you and live your best life. Thank you so much. What was missing? Man, I just joined, so I don't know if this question was already asked. How did you feel about her dating somebody that you work with? To be real with you, because I was cool with her, had her new girl came to me and was just like, hey, bro, like, I know this is your ex, but, like, I'm catching feelings for her, whatever. Like, respectfully, I would have been like, all right, cool. Y'all go out and do great things. Like, good luck with everything. Like, I would have still probably been cool with it, to be real with you. So I don't feel that bad about it. Like, because when you leave a marriage, when you leave a relationship, you got to ask yourself the question, like, are you going to be okay with this person sleeping with somebody else? Are you okay with this person started dating somebody else? So when the answer to that question was yes, I knew for a fact I had to go. And so I don't really feel some type of way about that. It's just the lies that come with it that I have more of a problem with. You hid your side for too long, even though you owe us, your fans, nothing. I know. Both you ladies have moved on. What is your next project? So I've been trying to work on this short film, but I can't find the right lead for it, so I'm not trying to rush it. The short film is going to be going to film festivals before it goes into YouTube. But I have every character. I have all the equipment. I have all the scene locations. I have all of that. I'm just looking for a lead. So if you're in Atlanta, if you are between 5'3" and 5'5", around my body type or a little slimmer, I don't care your ethnicity, and you want to star in a short film, it's a trilogy, so it's a 3-part. Feel free to send an audition. Suave TV Network is on Instagram, so let me know if you're interested. I attract narcissists. I'm done. Sorry. I think when it comes to attracting narcissists, you should probably recognize those traits, and then when you are dating people, recognize them and then not take it a little bit further, because you already know that it's going to be a narcissistic, situation. So yeah, if you attract narcissists, I don't know, change your pool, or maybe like start dating a little bit differently, like try something else. Will the Lacey and Freshie production separate? We already are. We're not working together. How's my mental health? My mental health is awesome. I haven't really been having any anxiety attacks. I've been in a very peaceful place, like very happy, peaceful, like that. That's it. Let's see. I love the fact that you're taking the truth. Of course. I'm glad to finally be able to speak my truth. All right, let's see. I think I've answered those questions. Yeah, Bliss was an amazing project. Like, I'm glad that we were able to create that. Like, we did create some dope content. I'm not even going to hold you on that. Like, we really did. And even when it came to production, like, that wasn't always easy either. Like, we were arguing on set, or, that wasn't really joyful to me now. And towards the end of it, it's just like, this feels like work. Before it was a passion, and it's just like, now it feels like work, and now I don't enjoy it as much. For your projects were better before your ex started writing for them. I miss your old content before her. See, she's a great writer. She has a different writing style than I have, but she created a lot of those projects. She wrote like a lot of good stuff, and she's still doing probably great things in that aspect. Like, she's a good writer. She's just a different type of writer, and that's okay too. What up, Billy? Like, y'all just leave that party y'all pass alone and move on. Yeah. When are you visiting Canada? I have no idea. I'm actually, we're working on a gig at Toronto for that hotel that I did, which I don't know if you guys saw, that reached 200,000 views, which is great. They have a location in Toronto that they're probably going to fly us out for. So just trying to figure out the details on that. But that will be when I'll be in Canada next. Questions are getting answered without it. I don't know what y'all talking about. All right. Damn, this is grimy for her to push up on your ex. Wow. I mean, you can't help who finds people attractive or whatever. I'm not really that upset about it. It's really just the lies that I got a problem with. So whatever. It is what it is. People are people. So whatever. I don't want to even like try to attack neither one of them for real. So all I can do is tell you what I've experienced and what actually happened, and whatever's the truth of what stemmed from where or what have you, the person, I don't know, man. And I'm not about to go down those tunnels to try to figure it out. Like, they're together, cool. Moving on. Who is the new woman posted in your picture? That's my girl, man. That's my girl. You already know. That's my baby. That's my baby. That friend title should be used sparingly. Oh, absolutely. Now, whew. When I say my circle that went from like maybe 25 to like 20 to like 10 and maybe like 5 strong right now, I spend most of my day talking to my girl and her kids. And my clients. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm cool. I'm cool with what I got. I'm cool with where I'm at. I'm cool in my life. Everything is exactly how it should be. And the level of peace, can't nobody take that from you at all. Like, can't nobody disturb this peace that I'm on, because this is like the peace that I had since I was a child. You know, that inner peace for real? That inner peace for real? Like, that plus like 1,000 times more. And having the clarity and having the honesty and being genuine about stuff is just making that a whole lot easier. Like, for real. How do you feel about your new girl still trying to get with her ex? That doesn't exist. I don't even know what you're talking about. You look so happy and at peace. I love it. Thank you so much. You look happy and at peace. Keep it that way. Absolutely. The principle, they ain't gonna last. I'm telling you, it's forced. Whatever. Damn if they do, damn if they don't. It's cool. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm about to add you as a moderator. I figured it out. Let's see. I love Honey. Y'all did an amazing job. Thank you. When you slide into Texas. So my manager's working on the Texas gigs. Probably going to hit Houston and Dallas up. Not sure when yet. We've been talking with a couple of, I guess, booking people, promoters, and other managers to set that up. So when I have a date, I'll let you know. Yeah, Billy over there making some noise. Do you think your ex has a drinking problem if she was drunk a lot? Yeah, we both drank a lot in that marriage. That didn't make anything easier, to be honest with you. We both drank a lot in that relationship. I can't speak about what she's doing now. You know, I know I've been drinking a lot less, so I can only speak for myself. Yeah. Are you still making music? Absolutely. I just dropped a new song, Cake, last week with Mello, so y'all can go ahead and stream that. Are you still in contact with the woman who was a third party in previous relationship? Are you able to be friends with her since you and your ex divorced? We did talk, and just kind of talked about the situation, about what actually happened, about how we felt during it, how we felt afterwards. We kind of just touched bases with each other because we hadn't talked in 2 years, and we just cleared the air. Like, so yes, I did talk to her. I wouldn't say that we're still in contact, but I mean, there's no beef, there's no problem, there's no drama. There's really nothing going on with that situation either. Like, and my current girlfriend knew that I talked to her, knew about the situation, and yeah, there's no insecurities in my current relationship, and we're honest about everything. So yeah, I did talk to her. We're not really in the place of trying to be friends at all. What about you? Didn't you? What I love about you is you didn't bash or bring anyone. You just told your truth. Thank you so much. I love your series and the quality of production. Thank you so much. Your piece is the most expensive thing you own. Absolutely. Your background looks like one of those places in your shows. Yeah, I got a red light right there, and I got a blue light in the back right there, and I got the karaoke lights on the floor. So that's how I set this scene up for y'all. Would you have a child? Yes, I want to carry a child. That's one of the reasons why I followed you. You're an amazing soul and very humble. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Will you ever visit Australia? You know, that is on my to-go list. You know, I want to go to this to this place. Absolutely. Team Sag, love the new song. New song is dope. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. I didn't even know we had badges. Wow. Thank you for buying a badge. Yes, love. The hotel content was really something. Would love to see more of that quality. Absolutely. I got a lot of stuff on the way. And when it comes to like me boxing, to be honest, we're going to start doing Sunday boxing classes in Atlanta for women. Can't give you the date yet, but even the promo material for that gym and the promo material for the boxing classes is about to be lit. Like, when I tell y'all I got content coming, I got content coming. Like, I'm not in a place of like stopping or trying to slow down anytime soon. Like, I'm really in my creative mindset and I'm really going after everything that I want, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm back. You're the best driver ever. Ha! One of my Lyft riders is online right now. What's good? What's going on? We the best. DJ Khaled voice. How old are you? I'm 29. I'll be 30 in December. How likely is it that you and your ex will run into each other since y'all are on the same state and in the same industry? It's very likely that me and my ex will run into each other. We ran into each other one time when I was going location scouting to shoot my comedy show. And at the event space, I was there to meet the owner and to catch the vibe of the space. Both of them ended up coming. And, 2 days later, she posted they're in a relationship. But yeah, it's very likely that we'll see each other going forward. I wish it could be a cordial situation, but it probably won't be. So I'm going to just, keep my distance and just do because at that event, I stayed my distance. It was awkward. And I was a little bit shocked, to see them together, but I was there for business and I left after talking to the owner, and that's it. Will you make another movie with your ex? No, I will not. Keep shining your light. Lady B bought a badge. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. My passion is Afro dance. Oh yeah, man. And I ain't tell y'all I'm working on international, like an EP. So I'm trying to work with artists in different countries, and we're gonna collab on that together too. So yeah. Was the affair one of the reasons why you didn't get to finish the web series Decisions? No, that's not the reason why I wasn't able to finish this web series Decisions. Decisions was actually completed, and that it was originally supposed to be a movie, but I decided to release it as a 5-part miniseries. So that's actually completely done. There was never supposed to be a part 2 of that. I'm considering it now because everybody's asked me for it, but no, that had nothing to do with each other. Do you be watching shows? Yes, I do. Did you exchange words with either of them, the ex or the friend? No, I did not. Did you know her GF? Were y'all friends? Yes, I think the answer is yes. All right, y'all. So I finally caught up to the bottom of all the questions. So we're on the same page now. I don't have to keep scrolling, and we can have an actual conversation. I'm glad that you guys got all those questions out the way. What else do you guys want to know? What else do y'all want to know? Here for the truth. I'm here for the truth. That's it. That's what you like. That's what you like. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm not just offering information. Like, I really just, whatever y'all got to ask me, just go ahead and ask me. Like, let's just move on. Like, love to dance with you in the future in Australia or the USA. Well, you can always come to one of my parties that I be hosting at. The crowds be lit. Can't dance with you because you got I got a girl or whatever. But yeah, definitely you can pull up on me whenever you feel like it. Let's see, what happened to Lacey? We got a divorce. How's your night going so far? My night is amazing. Like I said, I haven't really been feeling well. Today just woke up in not really the best mood, but my day's been going great, or my night's been going extremely great. I had to set up my hookah before I got online. That's why I was a little late. You know what I mean? But ain't nothing wrong with a little CP time. Ain't nothing wrong. Is there something you wish we would know that held you back? Sounds of peace. What can you elaborate on that question? Like, held me back from what? Do you think you would bring a third person in this relationship? Absolutely not. We good over here, baby. We good over here, baby. Okay. Didn't even want the person in the first one, so I'm good. I'm too good. I wasn't here when she answered about her. Okay, I did. When's your next event in Charlotte? So I'm actually booked for Charlotte Pride, so I'll be there July the 22nd. I'm performing from 2 to 6 at one of those day parties, and I'll probably be performing at Scorpio's that night. That's July the 22nd, so feel free to pull up on me then. And when I get the flyer, I'll definitely post it on my page. Mine's, well, she definitely answered questions about you and trying to play you like she wasn't just loving you. You know, I've seen and heard and got screenshots and stuff like that. And the fact of the matter is, it's not that I act like she doesn't exist. It's just, I have no reason to talk about it. You know what I mean? I didn't have a reason to talk about it for attention. Until I was ready to actually have this conversation, I wasn't trying to have the conversation. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know who this person is that y'all are speaking about. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, no, this is my ex. This is what happened. And it's weird. It's also weird when, like, in one breath, you are one of the best partners that you've ever been with. Then in the next breath, it's like, you're like the worst person on the planet. And I hate that I even loved you or whatever the fuck. Like, it's very contradicting, very confusing. That also happened while I was in the relationship. The back and forth. I don't know what's real for real. And I'm just not that person. Like, I loved you, so I still have a level of respect for you, but I am going to be honest about what the hell is going on. And she does exist. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I don't know if that's a childish thing. I don't know what it is. That's how she chooses to handle the situation. So whatever. What Pride events do you have planned? So all of those are in the motion. Definitely gonna have another league tournament. So I can't drop the date yet, but it's gonna be sometime in August, and we got another one I think gonna be in October. So definitely doing that. And as far as like hosting and other performances and things like that, I haven't really locked in everything just yet, but I'll definitely be posting it. So make sure you follow and check. Like, I guess keep on the lookout for it. So I'm Bliss, was those sex scenes real? Because it seems so real. You know, that's called really good acting and really great producing. None of that was real. We never had sex on camera. It was just great. It was just produced great, you know. Not sure if you already answered, but will you ever remarry? Absolutely. Do you think that your ex new lady got close to you to get to her? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Hey, that popping out. Definitely. Do you think if y'all hadn't brought a third in your relationship, things would have ended differently? I don't think that it would have got to a place of, you know, before that was brought in, I said no because we weren't in a strong enough position to handle it. Lo and behold, we weren't in a position to handle it, and I knew that. I think that if we didn't bring in a third person in the relationship, we probably still would have ended the way that we ended, because it just wasn't a healthy relationship. Like, we had our great moments, we had our great vibes. We, like, the stuff that y'all saw, at least from my aspect of life, was completely genuine and completely real. But there was a lot of things behind the scenes that you guys just didn't see and know about, and I wasn't really in a place to talk about it because I didn't want to. So no, I think that I would have still left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still would have. I mean, I love to dance in a video of yours, but being at a party would be great too. Oh yeah, you could definitely join one of my videos, for sure. And I got a challenge coming for y'all too, so definitely wait for that. Any more projects for Jada planned? The girl is fire. Yeah, man, Jada's Jada's my boo. Not like boo like boo boo, but like, that's my friend. Like, Jada's really dope. She checks in on me quite often. You know, we grab drinks, chill, a vibe. And I just had that pool party with Benzo. She was out there with us. And I do appreciate, you know, Real, and I appreciate Jada for, like, really sitting me down and, like, I see all that's going on. I just want to make sure you're good. Like, how are you processing things? How are you mentally? How is your peace? And, like, genuinely checking in on me and my mental health and everything. And, you know, those are friends. You know, those are real people in my life. Like, when you talk about people's mental health and you check in on somebody's mental health from a genuine standpoint, it makes a world of a difference. Like, everybody say, check on your strong friends. And people are like, I don't even know how you deal with all the stuff that you deal with and you don't go crazy. And I'm like, I don't either. I really don't. It's a lot of shit all the time that I don't even asking for. So just them sitting me down, and I was working. I was hosting a party, and they just, I came out to check on you. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that. How does your new girl feel about the situation? My new girl is confident in what we have, confident in me, appreciative of me. She also has experienced some things during this divorce process. And she's shocked at the shit that I have to go through or type of conversations that have been held. But everybody come with baggage. This is mine. I'm going to be honest with you about everything. She knows everything. So I don't, when people feel like they have something above you, it's such a piece. You don't have any weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have anything above me that's just like, oh my God, it's holding me down. So the fact that I'm honest with my girlfriend about, my girlfriend about everything, and the fact that I've told her about my past, the fact that I've told her about my relationship. And I think on our very first date, I told her, I've been married before and I'm actively going through a divorce, because I want you to know this is what I'm dealing with and this is what I'm coming with. I don't want you to go on 5 dates, or I don't want you to fall in love with me and then I throw up on you like, oh yeah, I was married and I'm actively getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to do that. So I told her up front, hey, this is my situation. Woo, 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 woo. And I think because I started everything off like that, it made our safe space a lot safer, and it helped with our communication. Something you wanted to share with the people, but you held back at the time to move on. I think the way I'm handling this situation is pretty much me doing that. Like, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm not trying to bring out and say the negative things that really were going on or that actually happened to me, like the details of it all. But I definitely wanted to tell my side, but I wanted it to do it my way. I didn't want to do it out of a reaction to something. I didn't want to do it from such not a hurting place or a bashful place or like an immature way. So I definitely just wanted to speak my truth, and be able to do so the way that I would want to handle the situation, and wanted the situation to be handled as well. It's important to process emotions. Absolutely. Do you think y'all's age gap contributed to some of y'all's struggles? What age gap? She's only a year older than me. I don't think age had to do with anything. I think it's trauma. I think it's triggers. I think it's personality. And when you start to recognize when things are just drastically different and it's just not for you, that's kind of what made it difficult. Like, we couldn't really have real conversations without it turning into an argument. And I'm very communicative. Like, I like to talk things out. I like to resolve issues. I don't like going a bit mad. I'm just not that person. And that happened a lot in my marriage. So I just feel like I really genuinely feel like I was just never really seen for who I was. And, she might be feeling the same way, but in reality, it just wasn't working. Like, it just wasn't. What was the biggest lesson you learned that helped you in your current relationship? To not just apologize for things, just to solve arguments. There's a lot of things in my relationship with my previous ex that I would apologize for because she felt like I was doing this, or she felt like this was happening and it was starting an argument. And I would just say, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry. Because that was I couldn't say my side. She just couldn't see my perspective or understand where I was coming from. It was just what she thought, what she wanted, what she felt. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep going through this. I don't want to keep talking about it. It's not going to work. It's not going to make sense to you. It's fine. I apologize. And there was a situation with my current partner, and I was like, I feel like you're not really talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't just agree to disagree on this particular situation because it's about what I was doing and what I was thinking and what I was feeling. And I'm not just going to say I'm sorry anymore. I'm not doing it. If I didn't mean that, if I didn't do that, and that wasn't what was driving my actions, I'm not just going to say I'm sorry. Like, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk through it, and we're going to move forward. And I think that's something that a lot of people lack in relationships too, when it comes to, like, it's not about being right and it's not about being wrong sometimes, but you really do want to try to understand somebody's perspective, because it allows you to handle situations with that person going forward and understand how they think and how they operate, not what you're creating in your mind. Like, it's healthy, that it's just a healthy way of communication. And I just won't apologize for things that I don't feel like I did wrong, or not even that I don't feel like, that I know I wasn't doing or wasn't thinking, or I'm not doing that no more. How do you feel about someone you work with dating your ex down? I think if it was handled better, I really wouldn't give a fuck, but I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, if she's happy, then go off and be happy. Like, it is what it is. Like, I left for a reason, and there's nothing that would bring me back. There's nothing that would make me go back at all. So, yeah, at some point, she's going to be dating somebody else. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's with her or somebody else in the future, like, go off. Do great things. Have a great life. And as long as you leave me the hell alone, I'm good. You know what I mean? I love karaoke. Karaoke's my shit. Do I play video games? Yes. And then my girlfriend kids got me on Roblox now, so I'll be playing with them like every night. Yeah, like I got an Xbox here. My girlfriend kids got PlayStations. And I got shit on my phone. Like, you know, you got games on your phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. When I tell y'all Freshie is a whole vibe, see her damn near every week and she's a hell of a vibe. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Come on, True T. You're welcome. Any more collabs with Grams? Probably not. For this, y'all should have finished Gifted. That series was lit. The reason why Gifted wasn't finished was because of the situation with the third, and I would have had to recast her character. I would have had to recast Lacey's character. And at the time, it was also like just a lot going on with the internet, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I just was like, fuck it. It's too much. It's too much drama. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And you know, the thing about the third and the situation that really pissed me off the most is that at the time, only 4 people knew about it. Me, my friend, the third, and Lacey. That was it. Only 4 people knew. But because of Facebook and her on Facebook and then telling this person, now the entire world knew. And I'm like, we could have handled this privately. Nobody actually really needed to know, and we could have just handled it amongst ourselves. So that part is something that I absolutely hate. And it's also something that I never really experienced before. Because like I said, I was with somebody for 7 years and we were online. Can't nobody ever give me a receipt right now to tell me anything I ever went through with my ex, other than us being together and leaving and everything that we created together. You can't. Because what goes in my relationship, what goes on in my relationship, and how I even tried to handle my marriage for real, I'm not going to tell y'all the real details of what's going on because it's none of your business, bruh. So that's the real reason why Gifted was not shot, because the Gifted season 2 wasn't shot, because I really had to recast so many people, and there was so much going on, there's so much drama that I just said, fuck it, and that's kind of where that was at. You played the girlfriend beater in one of y'all shows because I didn't like your character at all. Ha ha ha. I was like, yeah, I know. I was, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the thing, people try to use the characters that I play and try to make that who I am as a person. And I'm like, that's not me at all. That's a role. It's a character. It's drastically different. There's lines here. Like, now I might do my job very well. I might be a great actor. However, like, you got to get to know who I am as a person. You guys can go through my athletic page, read my captions, read my quotes. Like, I've been doing that forever. And, you know, there was also a time frame where it was said that this person created me. Like, nobody knew who I was before my previous marriage and all this other shit. And I'm just like, this is crazy. I'm not about to argue with you about that. Like, no. I've been who I was all the time. I've always been authentic. I've always been genuine. I've always shown my emotions. That's just me. I'm going to be my authentic self. And I'm sorry that people don't appreciate it, or, you know what I mean? Like, actually, I can't even apologize for that. You don't appreciate it if you don't understand it. If you feel like there's a competition and people like me more than you or whatever, like, I'm not on none of that shit. Like, for real. My internet homie is a whole vibe. Gang. Thank y'all. I mean, you played that girlfriend beater character too well. You know, try to. Do you feel like you changed eternally? I think I evolved into the better version of myself than I was before. And I'm also not ashamed of admitting the things that I went through that also helped me get to a better level of understanding and clarity. and just appreciation for like how I handle things, how I move through things, and how I try to guide people through their life. I think everything that I've went through in my life has always helped me to help other people. And I'm definitely going to continue to do that. Like, I could tell you where I went wrong. I could tell you all of that stuff. I ain't got no problem with it. Honesty from the beginning is always good. Thank you. Shout out to you being up front and giving her the chance to decide if that was something she wanted to deal with. Yeah, of course. I love this girl, for real. How did you meet your new girl? So actually, I met her at Woman Crush Wednesday. One of her former friends brought her one day, and after Women Crush Wednesday, we went to another karaoke joint, which is actually the one that I'm singing Fine China Chris Brown on my page. So she was actually there that night. That's the first time I met her. And then like that was on a Wednesday, Thursday. By Monday, we went on our first date, and we just been kicking it. That's been my baby. Like it's just been sweet. Like it's just really sweet. Yeah. I don't know if you remember me, but I want to thank you for doing the interview for my project. I also got an A on it. Were you the one that emailed me to ask me questions? What is that you? What is it? Shay? If that was you, I am so happy that you passed your project. Like I'm glad that those answers helped you with that. And that's another example. Like these people, some of these people in my page or on this live today, I met them in Lyft, maybe changed their life. You know, I had an eye-opening conversation. Like I'm always myself. The fact that I didn't even know she followed me on Instagram for real. But if this is who I think it is, it was just a random email and they asked me to help with a project that she needed to pass. And I just took the time out and wrote everything. Or were you the one that called me on the phone? Yeah, I mean, anyway, I just say that to say, like, I am who I am. Like, that's not going to change. So I'm happy to hear that you passed. Did your new girlfriend know you via social media? No, she did not. And honestly, as I was dating, I had paranoia. I went on not a lot of dates, but I've dated people. I've dated people before I got with my girlfriend. And I told myself when I left my marriage, I want to date somebody that doesn't know who I am. That doesn't know anything about my brand. That doesn't know anything about my past. That doesn't know anything about the trolls. That doesn't want anything from me. That doesn't want to try to use me for clout, use me for videos, use me for attention, use me for acting. I don't want to date somebody that knows me because it's going to give me those paranoia. So the fact that she didn't know who I was, the fact that she didn't follow me on Instagram and knew that I did this event and studied my life before she met me in real life, like, it was a clean slate. So of course I'm going to walk into a clean slate telling you the truth. Like, you have nothing to do with this situation. I'm not ashamed of what I went through. I'm going to give you the opportunity to deal with who I am as a person and what I come with. And I'm going to continue to do that. And so I absolutely love the fact that she didn't know who I was. And I think that's a reason why our relationship is as successful as it's been and as peaceful as it's been. And she's a very private person too, which makes it even better. Like, I love it. I love it here. I really do. Are there any movies or films coming soon or in the near future? Yeah, I got a couple short films that I'm acting in, and I also have some that I'm producing. I also just didn't want to start... When you go through stuff that's hurtful, traumatic, or whatever, life-changing, the first thing I want to do, start making music about it, start writing about it, whatever. Like, I want to start creating content because these are my raw emotions, and I know somebody else is going through what I'm going through. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be perceived because I was still being trolled. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always trolled anyway. So it's just like, I didn't want it to be perceived as, oh, you're just using this situation for attention or da-da-da-da. Like, no, I'm really not using it for clout at all. Like, I'm just trying to write a real project. Like, or I'm just trying to make a real song. Like, that's it. Like, there was controversy about my fake friend's free verse that I did with somebody. And I was just like, man, I told her too. I was like, you know, it is just ironic that everything happened around the same time frame. I had wrote that verse a week before I even knew that they were together. And I have text messages, receipts that I told Noor, I finished the verse, I'm about to record it this weekend, whoop, 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 whoop. You think just because she posted that video or just because they announced that they were together or whatever, mind you, I knew about this for days now, you know what I'm saying, before they actually posted themselves online. I'm still going to post my video. I was already supposed to do that. I was already going to post my verse. It was already lit. I just didn't know. I just didn't know that it was going to connect. And that's another thing too. Like when I posted that, I was like, it's funny that, lyrics are timeless. And she went back and posted, it's funny that audio signs are timeless. It's like, why are you checking for me? Why are you just doing shit that why? Like, yo, do something, like, do your own thing and leave me the hell alone and let me have my own life. Period. Like, period. I'm not going on you and checking you for everything that you've done or said. Woo, 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 woo. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't give a fuck for real. It's just annoying. And it's, man, shit. Should never say sorry if you don't feel sorry. See, I feel sorry when I've hurt somebody, or I feel bad when the energy is off or shifted. So I'm very like, not an empath, because everybody feels like they're empaths now, but I'm very like, what's the word? Not concerned, but like, if you're sad, I don't want you to be sad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, everybody. I'm really just a happy person, for real. So I be wanting everybody to be happy all the time and be good and like whatever. So yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be just apologizing just to apologize. But, I am sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to make you upset. Like, I didn't mean for that to happen. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Pure communication and understanding exactly. What advice do you have for someone who's been single for a long time and lost all hope in love? What advice would you give somebody who's been single for a long time and lost hope on love? I think that your words are powerful. And I feel like if you feel like you've given up on love, then the universe is not going to you're not going to be receptive of the person that's probably passing you in a grocery store that could be your next partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like you've given up, and then if you feel like you've lost hope, you got to keep the hope. You know what I mean? You got to stay optimistic until something changes. I was just having a conversation with a friend about that last night. Like, you got to be optimistic. Like, you got to be rooting for yourself. You got to be rooting for your own happiness. You got to be, you got to believe in yourself, and you got to manifest. The power of the tongue is real, and everything you say outside is going to get reflected right back to you. So if you want to be in love, if you want to find somebody, you got to keep that same energy. It just don't settle. You know what I'm saying? Just don't settle. Well, at least you didn't leave. She divorced you. I left. And the other truth of that fact is, I asked for the divorce and I started filing for the divorce August the 25th. At the time, I didn't have the $300 or whatever to actually start the process, but I have the receipts of when I went in and I filed it. So it wasn't official because I didn't pay the $300. But then a couple of days later, she went online and she filed, and then she paid the $300 up front. So now everything is going through her name. And it's really just to say, oh, yeah, I divorced her. But in reality, it's like, no, I left you. I left. So let's clear up that rumor right there. If you want to go pay for it, whatever. How many days do you work out? What's your goals? I've been working out 3 days a week. Now I'm about to start working out 5 days a week, 3 days a week with my trainer, and then 2 days a week doing boxing. So it'll be Monday trainer, Tuesday boxing, Wednesday trainer, Thursday boxing, Friday trainer. What up, Tay? What's going on? I ain't talked to you in forever. Hey, girl. Wait, you knew the person your ex is dating because they act like they ain't know each other. Okay, that's the story that they're running with. Of course you wanted attention and for everyone to bash you. Yeah, but that happened while we were together. You think it's going to be different when we're not together? Like, come on, man. So do you think your ex slid in her DM on purpose to make you upset? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what really happened, and I'm not going to guess about it either. Like I said, going back down that tunnel and opening up those tunnel of thoughts, like, you could never really know what's the truth. And I could ask directly and still might not ever get the truth. So I don't even give a fuck. I don't even want to care to know how that even happened. And the thing about it was, like, the people that I dated between me and my girlfriend and me leaving my marriage, I told them up front too. I said, hey, look, I don't want people to be in my business. I don't need people to know that we're hanging out. Like, I don't want the drama. I don't want this online. Like, I really I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, they kept everything private. Like, nobody could even tell me who I was dating between my marriage and my new girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, you can't tell me. They have a level of respect. People respect me because I'm honest with people and I tell them things up front. Period. Like, I don't. So who knows if she slid in the DMs or not? Who knows? Who knows who slid in whose DMs? You never fucking know. They could have met on the set of the show that they're working on. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't. Nobody believed that crap. Well, some people did because that's why I'm being trolled. I love the advice from Freshie Post. Thank you so much. And, let me clarify that rumor as well. Like, people feel like my advice videos are all about, they feel like my advice videos are geared directly because of Lacey. And that's not the case at all either. Every morning I walk Bentley, a 35-minute to 40-minute walk. Every morning I'm on the phone with my girlfriend and we talk about everything. And those advice videos actually came from and stemmed from conversations that I had with my girl. Like, I can't help that it resonates in different aspects, but like, it wasn't stemmed from that. Even my advice video about you can't have kids with everybody or raise kids with everybody. That was a conversation that I had with my girl. Like, most of those videos are just things that either come to me or stems from something that I've seen online or stems from a conversation in Lyft or something I watched on TV. Like, it's just thoughts. Like, it's just thoughts. There's nothing else underlying behind me just trying to help people navigate through the best advice I can give. Let's see. Nah, I didn't like when they tried to say you only going to the gym because of the midget. That's even another lie. Like, the thing about it is, True, which is her girl, I had reached out because we were cool. I was also trying to have her be one of my personal trainers. But at that time, I couldn't find the time to get into the actual gym. I had found out that I had asthma, so I wasn't really conditioned. I didn't feel like I could breathe. And I actually just found out I had asthma in February. So for me, I'm just like, I just couldn't do it. And then at some points, I couldn't afford it. So no, it wasn't. I'm not just going on this weight loss journey because she's a trainer. That has nothing to do with it. And the fact that y'all are even saying that is crazy to me because she was actually supposed to be one of my fucking trainers. Like, I've been wanting to lose weight since I stopped competing. That's just a thing. Then I gained happy weight. Then I gained weight from drinking too much. Then I gained weight because I was eating too much. Then I just gained weight because I'm just gaining the fuck weight because I'm getting 30. Like, I wanted to lose my weight a long time ago. So let me debunk that rumor as well. Like, no, that's nothing to do with you. My journey that I'm on is my journey in itself. Period. I want a better life. I'm in a great place. My girlfriend's supportive of everything I want to do. And this is what I'm doing. And I feel amazing. So you can't take that from me. You can't take my freedom from me. And you definitely can't change my character because I am exactly who I say I am. And that's on period. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Okay. Let me clear up these stupid ass rumors for real. Like, no, man. Get There was a great series. I wish you could have finished that. Me too. It was really good. Somebody says, save this live, please. Absolutely will. And I will post it on YouTube as well. I don't post and delete. I don't say things that I'm going to regret saying later. Like, if I said it, I said it. If I did it, I did it. Period. You ain't got to keep receipts on me. I know what the hell I did. So I'm not ashamed of telling you guys my truth. The whole point of this is to tell my truth. So why would I talk to 75 people or 100 people and then get offline and then act like I ain't say some shit? No, I mean exactly what I say. And I'm doing this for a reason. So it's going to stay online. Like, I don't care about none of that. So, who's that, Brett? Oh, what up, nigga? Can you put 2 of those coals on the stove for me, please? Oh, yeah. I think it's by the microwave. Not the whisper. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't been reaching out. I ain't been okay since my car accident, which I've been meaning to check on YouTube. I'm sorry. I hope that everything is going. Wait, it's not a new car accident, right? It's the situation that we've already talked about. again, I'm always praying for you, wishing the best for you, and hoping for a speedy recovery and that everything works well for you. You know, like I wish you the best of health, speedy recovery. Want someone who loves you for you? Yes. I DM'd you on Instagram and asked if we could do a Zoom call. That was you. I need it for my college project, and you helped me in getting that A, helped me graduate. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So glad that you got an A, and I'm so happy that you were able to graduate with that. I love that. I remember that Zoom call. That was a good vibe. It was cool. Like, it was cool. You asked some really good questions. Do you answer DMs, or is it too much because there's so many? I don't answer DMs. And yeah, they'd be too many. And at some point, I was being trolled so much that I don't even want to open these motherfuckers for real. So this whole time frame since me leaving my marriage, actually it started during that situation 2 years ago where I just really just stopped opening shit. And then now it's just like, I don't know who to trust. Some people be sending me screenshots even though I asked y'all to stop. Like, I don't care. I don't want to talk about, I don't care about what she's doing. And I just don't open the DMs because I don't know who to trust. And I don't want to open up to everybody either. So, yeah. But I respond to a few every blue moon. You know, I'll go through and open some. Forget that people create from their experiences. Proud of you for finally speaking your truth. Thank you so much. Compassionate person. Thank you. Hey, my Sagittarius Pete. What's up, Miss Lady? What's going on? Definitely be optimistic. You got to be optimistic, man. How long have you been divorced? There is the other rumor. Let me debunk this as well. We are not fully divorced yet. The divorce process isn't over yet. There's one more thing that we have to pay for. We had split everything else before this. Now, all of a sudden, I need to pay it in full. So, yep, that's the update. We're not divorced fully. And we got to make a payment, which I'll probably be doing myself, probably in the next week or so. And then I think there's 2 more signatures, and then we will officially no longer be together. So let me just go ahead and clarify that. How have I been feeling these days? I've been feeling amazing, and I have a great support system. I have a great family. And yeah, it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful over here, baby. So if y'all were to have another session of Torn Between Lovers, would it be awkward for y'all to work together? So I don't think she's doing another season of Torn Between Lovers, but I keep personal stuff separate. So, no, it wouldn't be awkward for me to work alongside her, but there's no sidebar conversations. Like, I'm good on all that. When you coming out with some new movies? Because I loved all your shows on YouTube. Hey, I got some heat coming for you. You just got to stay tuned. I experienced so many... Well, I don't even know how to say that. Something synced, and believe we meet who we are meant to meet when we are meant to meet them. Do you experience synchron? How do you pronounce that word? Either way, yes, I do believe that you meet people. We meet people who we are meant to meet. Yes, I do believe that you meet people when you're supposed to meet them. Again, law of the attraction. I said I wanted to date somebody that didn't know who I was. I didn't care if they had kids or not. Lo and behold, I ended up being with somebody that didn't know who I was, and she has kids. Like, that's why I said, like, things that you... But I'm also ready for this. I've been ready for this, and I'm in a place where I'm able to accept that. Same thing, I feel like my life wasn't where it was supposed to be before I get to this next chapter, and I probably wasn't going to be prepared or be able to handle the next chapter with what I've been through. So now that I'm on this level and this clarity and this understanding and this version of myself, it's like everything else is just aligning, and I'm cool. Lacey told us she slid in the midget's DMs. I heard Lacey slid in a lot of DMs. Who knows? So maybe that's true. Maybe that isn't true. Okay. I do love the advice videos. You're welcome. Hold on, guys. Let me get my hookah real quick. My coals. Hold on. Everyone. I don't know how to go. Get ready. All right, you good. You ain't got to duck like that, but it get this out the way. All right. Okay, I'm reloaded. Get my stuff right. I know I gotta have my hookah now. Ain't shit changed. All right. And bet. All right. Eyes back. Where was I? Living in the present and creating the future is most important. Absolutely. We got a lot of people that just joined in, I think. Anybody who think your advice videos is about your ex, they some new followers, because your day ones know what's up and know what you're about. I appreciate that. And that's what I'm glad to be getting back to, because I've always felt like social media is just a friend. Like, it's just a friend. I have so many pen pals. I have so many people in my life. I know people from kindergarten that's still present in my life. You know what I mean? Like, my teachers from high school, all that stuff. Like, I've been who I was. My music is the exact same. Like, I'm just to reflect. Everything that I say is exactly who I am as a person. And being that I took some time off and came back and established the dynamic that I want to reclaim on the internet, I'm so grateful for people that have been around for such a long time to still have my back and also validate the fact that I am exactly who the hell I say I am. I got lost up in this shit before because so many people had their opinions about me that I'm over here questioning myself. So when it got to a place of, I don't recognize the person that's in this mirror because I don't feel like myself, that's a real feeling, bro. Like, it really is. Fuck all of them. They can eat a dick. Savage. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's my homie. That's my friend. Oh, let's see. It sounds like you talking about her because people who dated Aquarius women, that's how that act not all. What? It sounds like you talking about her because people who dated Aquarius women, that's how. I don't know what you're trying to say. But life is life. You think I can't give people advice just because y'all might think that it's directed to her? That's the problem, is when you think something's directed to her. Like, the problem is when you think I'm doing something for her to respond to, or her to react, or for her to feel a type of way about. Like, no, that's not a thing. But I am going to tell my truth. I am going to tell you what I've learned. I am going to tell you how to advise yourself dealing with any situation in your life. And I don't care where that conversation stemmed from. I don't care what made it a thought provoke. Like, I don't know. I don't care where the idea came from or where the saying came from or the vision came from. I'm going to just say it. Like, this is what came to me today from this conversation or whatever I saw. Like, I'm not doing anything for a reaction. Are y'all not divorced fully because y'all might find a way back to each other? Nope. That's not why we're not divorced fully. I'm not going back. Couldn't pay me $1 million. I'm good. Shay, and also, if you're planning on doing a new show and need people, how do I get involved? Because I definitely would love to be a part of one of your shows. Definitely hit up Suave TV Network on Instagram, Shay, and we can get that information over to you because I'm casting, my friends are casting, new projects on the way. So definitely reach out and, we got something for you. Appreciate you for sharing. Absolutely. Are me and Graham still cool? We are not. Thank you for the good wishes. It's genuine and sincere. Always praying for you and wishing the best for you as well. Thank you so much. I would love to audition for any role in any of your upcoming projects. I got roles for days. Same thing. Just hit up Suave TV Network and we'll get some information over to you. Will we ever get to see your new girlfriend soon? Probably not. Like I said, she's private. I'm private. I like the peace that we have right now. I don't want to deal with drama. Like, I don't want to deal with drama, comparison, or I don't want to deal with it. Like, I like exactly where we are right now. And whenever we post each other for real, then I will. But there's no rush on that either. And she doesn't mind. I like my peace. I like where it's at. And just kicking it. I'm also not going to, use my situation and my relationship to gain views or followers or likes, or I'm not doing it for attention. And I posted her just so y'all know, like, I'm in a relationship. I'm good. I wanted y'all to know that she exists, and I'm in very good hands, and I'm in a very healthy relationship. That was it. She's around. Like I said, my close friends been lit. My best friends, my close friends on Instagram knew about my girl way back in February. Like, I've been posting her. I'm just not posting her public, like on a public like page, because I didn't want people in my business, and I don't want people to flood hers. I didn't want things to be painted that wasn't true. I'm definitely gonna have this conversation first before I posted her for real. So it's steps, but we good where we at. The process is hella long. Yeah. It really wasn't that long. That's the thing. Like, if I knew about this $300 when they sent the email back in February, I would have been paid the $300 and we would have been done. But I didn't find out about it until the beginning of May. So I'm like, why did you hold on to this information? And she told me her reasoning. But I'm like, all right, look, I'm going to get this bread and I'm going to pay for it. Like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Like, I'm going to go ahead and get it done, call it a day, and we good. Like, period. We ain't no reason for us to talk no more. Why are you and Grams not cool no more? Honestly, it's because I felt like she was a friend of mine. And when she did the video with Lacey, I just asked her, like, hey, bro, like, why didn't you just give me a heads up that you were going to be working with her? Like, we have a very close relationship. We talk often. We check in on each other. I'm there for you, woo, woo, woo. So why didn't you just, give me a heads up or whatever? And she felt some way about me checking her for that as a friend. Like, I felt a way about how you moved. Like, of course you're going to do what you do, whatever. And she said I had, like, a privilege. And then she started bringing in other stuff. And I'm like, all right, that's how you feel. You feel like that's what you want to bring up if that's what you want to bring in this conversation, even though it started like this. All right, cool. We ain't gotta be cool no more. And that's what happened with that situation. How can I get music in your projects? Same thing. Just go ahead and shoot Suave TV Network email or DM, and we'll try to get placement for you. How has your experience with the breakup affected how you view being a public figure? Having your life available for public consumption seems tough and mentally exhausting. It's really not that bad. Like, everything, like, when it came to, like, my marriage, like, that was the most difficult part about being online. I've been online since 2006. I've had my fan base since 2006. I've made music since 2006. I've had my YouTube since 2008. I've had my production YouTube since 2010. Like, I've been online, I've been a brand, I've been a person, and I've just never really dealt with the negative side of social media into my marriage. So my experience with the breakup, I don't think it really affected how I view being a public figure. I'm just going to continue to handle things the way that I handle them. Like, what's for me is for me, and what I give y'all is what I give y'all, but I'm going to still be honest about it. It's just some things just ain't for y'all. Yeah, Miss Lady, I'm not going to answer that question. What did I miss? A lot. I'm not going to do a video with Lily. Like, it's not really that deep. Like, I told y'all multiple times before, if you feel a way about me, stand strong in that. Peace out. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not petty. I don't do shit for reactions. Like, I don't care about that stuff. Like, no, I don't need to do that. You're not going to bring me out of character. Nope. Are you and Brooke still friends? Absolutely. We were just talking the other day. Had you did that with Graham's ex, she would have hit you up saying the same thing. And that's how I felt about it, which is why I felt like it could have just been a real conversation and be like, oh, my bad, bro. Like, I wasn't really thinking about it like that. Something, and we could have moved the hell on, but that conversation went so far left that I'm like, if that's how you really feel, then you're not really a friend of mine. So if you want to remove yourself, you can remove yourself. And the thing about this, too, is that almost everybody's relationship that I've fallen out with is almost redeemable, maybe, depending. I will have another conversation with anybody that I've ever fallen out with just to see. But, like, I don't hold grudges for real. And it's just you show me who you are, and I accept you for who you are. And when you show me something different, I'll accept that, too, and keep you pushing. Keep you over there. You do you over there, bet. Like, cool, whatever. I'm not over here, like, throwing rocks and stones at people. Like, no, I'm good. You got it. I got other shit going on. Like, I'm only doing this to reclaim my truth and reclaim my freedom back on the internet. Like, this is the only reason why I'm ready to move forward from all this other bullshit that everybody else got going on and talking about. Stop. Like, move the fuck on. If you want to be gone so bad, why do you still share a dog? We don't share no damn dog. Now, her girlfriend's dog looks exactly like my dog, or very, very, very close. But me, we do not share Bentley. Bentley's over here. She got the cats. So, we don't share a dog. And we don't talk at all. So, let me go ahead and clarify that. Her podcast this week. All right. Some of these I'm not gonna read out loud because I'm not trying to be messy for real. So, I'm trying not to be messy at all. So I'm just gonna ignore some of these comments. Oh, I made it to the bottom. Hell yes, absolutely. We are caught back up. Goddamn. Ashley. Oh boy, I feel like you'd be great friends with a YouTuber named Jade Fox. I have not seen her content, but I'll check her out for you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am taking a few shots today. Like, I've said some things, but that's how I feel. I'll stand in that. Yeah, I still drink. I just don't drink as much as I used to. And I definitely told my girl, like, I don't want to drink as much as I used to. I don't like that feeling. I don't like where I'm at. I'm in a different chapter of my life. And, I don't drink as much. I don't drink as much. I want to be the best version of myself. And I want to be the best version of myself for your kids, too. So I don't feel like I could do that being intoxicated all the time. Or I can't bring in those drinking habits that from my marriage into a new situation. Like, I'm in a different journey of my life. So you got to cut back on certain things. But, yes, I still drink. Tequila, preferably. Cheers. Yo. This is cool. Let me see. I'm gonna say my how you say that stuff, man? I'm a Sagittarius, bro. People don't understand us. They don't. Or they just want to have an issue. But I think it's because we're so real. Like, we're just so real. Like, I'm blunt as hell for sure. But, like, some people just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like that. Let's see. You at peace, Freshie, and it shows. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. Most definitely heavy. Wait. Heavy on being the best version of yourself. Absolutely. Mello, you ain't just asked me why I like hookah so much, man. Why you like what you do so much, my nigga? Like, thanks for clearing that up. It just seems like you abandoned her when she needed you the most and just moved on. From the outside, it looked like you cheated and never tried to redeem the marriage. Nope. That's not what happened at all. And there's situations that led up to me leaving. It wasn't that I just abruptly left. Like, there was conversation that I tried to have. There was clarification. There were things that I wanted because it wasn't, no. And then it was certain things that I said, like, in order for me to come back to this marriage, this is back in March, I need these things to happen. Like, we got to fix this. We got to do this. We need to get into therapy. We got to do. And all of that got pushed to the side. And then when she felt like I was leaving for real, she tried to do everything at once. But I'm like, now I don't feel like it's genuine. I feel like you're only doing it to keep me. And not because you genuinely are trying to do it. And there's been certain things, even in the divorce process, where I'm like, you're only doing it to keep me or get me back, but you're not doing it like genuinely. And some things that were done ended up getting thrown back in my face and then recalibrated and then pushed out to you guys in a whole different manner. Like, that's not even what happened. And now you're going back on your word. Like, no, bro. Like, nah. I don't care how she told y'all about this divorce and me leaving and my effort and all this other shit. Like, you could downplay me all day, every day, but my character, baby, gonna speak for itself. Period. Man, my girl know that. And then my girl's also like, the fact that she's trying to get you back just shows me you're a good partner to have. So I don't want you to feel like, I can't say don't believe all that stuff, but you can't believe the hype all the time. And I'm not being super sloppy, drinking on live and telling you guys story times. Like, no, I'm going to tell y'all my truth and move the fuck on. Like, no. The situation with the third happened. I tried everything I could to fix it. I realized you want to do how to heal from infidelity, but you're not even healed from infidelity. You don't even forgive me or whatever. So how are you going to advise somebody when you're not even going through it? Like, are you believing what you're actually saying to these people? Because that's not real. That's not real. And so it's just like, I've tried to communicate. And at some point you just tap the fuck out. I'm exhausted from trying. And I don't believe you. I didn't believe you. It got to a place where I don't believe anything that comes out of your mouth. And I don't trust anything that came out of her mouth. Still to this day, I don't. I just don't. I don't. So, yeah, that's stupid. You planning on changing your hairstyle or color? Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it for a while. I think it brings out my features, you know what I'm saying? My dimples is dimpling. Nah, I'm pretty cool with it. After you and Lacey did that video, people should have ate their food and kept it moving. I don't know what the age range of your audience is, but the comments was not it. I made a positive comment about it and I think you're gonna say kept going? Yeah, kept it moving. I don't even know which video you're talking about, but it's probably either the healing from infidelity or it's probably this is what happened. Because even that video was supposed to just be, hey, this is what we've experienced and we're moving past it. And here's what you guys can expect from our channel going forward. And that video ended up being like almost like a sabotage to my character. And the reason why I look so like off in that video is because I'm like, this isn't the video that we agreed to make. Like, we weren't going to go in detail. We weren't going to talk about this, that, and the third. Like, we were literally just supposed to say this, give them an update, and move the hell on. And I was just looking like, what more do you want me to say? This is what we agreed on talking about. I said it up front. Tell my truth. Tell my truth about what? I already said the truth. Like, what do you ask? Like, no, I'm not going to keep dragging it in. And people try to make it seem like, oh, Freshie's not sorry or just whatever. Like, she don't even seem like she's believing the words. I'm like, yo, you are forcing me to say things that we didn't agree to talk about. And now I feel weird about even making the video. But she wanted to post that. And then she was obsessed with reading all the comments that talk so bad about me. And I didn't read those comments. I already knew what was going to happen when I posted the video. And then everybody was just like, oh, since this happened, Freshie's just a fucked up person. And Freshie didn't really love her. Lacey, you deserve better. What led to me cheating? Why did I cheat? Why? How did the situation happen? What was communicated before the situation happened? You ain't tell the full truth. And then that's when I went back and I did my live and I told y'all the full truth. And she in the room like, don't tell people that I'm in the house. Don't tell them I'm here. So meanwhile, I'm live telling you guys the truth. And she texts me stuff that I shouldn't be saying. And here you go again. You making me look like a hypocrite and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I can't help but tell the truth. I'm not going to tell a half-ass truth. I'm going to take my accountability. I'm going to tell what you did, what you said, what actually happened. Give a real timeline. This is the truth. I'm not going to waver from that. And that video got deleted because it made her look like a hypocrite because people were just like, okay, so here are the real details. And I'm not going to go back and remake that video because it's so old, but I'm just like, yo, people should, I'm fine with telling people what happened, but I'm not cool with not telling the full story, period. All right. I respect you for clearing up all the rumors. You're very welcome. Glad you both decided to just move on before you ruined each other. And that's the truth. Like, when I first made my first advice video for real, I think one of my first one was, I'm grateful to get to a place in a mindset where I'm able to realize that it's okay to love each other but walk away from each other and still have respect for each other, like walking away. Like, that's okay. I think that was along the lines of one of my first videos. And I'm like, I was genuinely feeling that way. Like, it just didn't work out. And I'm cool with that. Like, it ain't got to be no bigger than that. It don't. But yeah, I felt like if I would have stayed in there, would have killed my, you know what I mean? Like anything could have happened. Like, I just felt like we would have ruined each other, which is one of the videos that I also said, like, and something that I posted often is just sometimes walking away from a situation is the best thing that you can do. And not only does it save yourself, but it also saves the person that you were with. If she's really happy, then go off and be happy and do great things. If I was staying with you, we would have both still been miserable. So I'm glad that me leaving could help both of us move the fuck on. And that's my issue with the internet. Like, y'all trying to hold on to all this other stuff and create narratives and baggage, all this other shit, and keep it relevant when it's really like to the floor for me. Like, all the way to the floor, underneath my shoe, squished into the ground. Like, that's where that's at. Yeah, definitely fake pages. Definitely troll pages. Whatever. Welcome to the live. Hey, I got a question. Do you work for a church? I'm thinking about working at a church and get paid. I've been doing volunteer work as a cameraman. Yeah, I work at a church every Sunday. Definitely think it's consistent money. Go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Ask Freshie about any music and content. Thank you, Mello. Thank you. Y'all can go stream Cake right now featuring Mello Cool as fuck. We in there. She had been trying to redeem herself for the longest with Lacey. Yes. Yeah, let's switch it up. Stop talking about that shit for real. Fuck these folks. Okay. Freshie, I'm sure you're getting tired of this 2 years later situation, huh? Of course. But she has a whole ass girlfriend. She looks happy and she's moved on. Yo, why you so fine? Thank you, boo. Thank you. Real shit, Fresh. Stay up. You're on a better path now. Of course. Would you ever bring back the show Gifted? I knew it because of your circumstances, but it was a good show. Probably not. So if you're over it and done, why still talk about it? I've opened with on. You can easily not answer questions or anything about Lacey. I mean, that's exactly what's happening. I'm moving the fuck on, but I'm just going to clarify the rumors that people feel like they're going to tell my story for me. So I'm going to just say my piece about it and then move the hell on. Like, we're not doing this ever again. Like, this is the one and only time that I'm going back to address anything that y'all got to say about any part of that relationship, any part of my online set, any of my comments, and any goddamn thing. This is the last that I'm ever saying it. Mello, you funny. You missed the beginning of the video. This isn't a topic of conversation. Thing is, you didn't cheat since y'all was on a break. I remember somebody saying y'all was on a break, but I could be wrong. You know, I'm not going back there. If my partner makes a video talking about her ex, that's my cue to exit. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy that you feel that way because guess what? My girlfriend is actually on this live and supports me doing the live and is actually happy that I'm telling my truth. Okay? Period. So, whatever insecurities you got in your relationship or how you feel about how I'm handling my situation in my life, that's nil and void. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you think about what I'm doing. Like, I'm good at home. My girl is cool. Again, she's present on the live. Y'all just don't know she's here. So, fuck it. Like, I don't care if this isn't how you would handle it or whatever. I don't give a fuck, like, to be honest. Are you still doing YouTube videos? Yes, I still have some more videos. I have content since back in September when I went on a cruise. I just haven't put it out because I just wanted to say my piece first and then move forward. Yeah, some of the comments are getting my nerves too. Being in a relationship and still talking about your ex is wild. Okay, well, are you saying the same thing on Lacey's page, her pages? Or her stories? Or her captions? Because almost everything is like a direct response to me. So, you can keep that energy where it's at. Because you're being a hypocrite by trying to come to me about me clarifying the shit that's been said about me. But you probably aren't doing it to somebody else who's doing it worse. Where's Astro? Oh, boy. Good luck with everything, Fresh. You just got to see you doing better moving on. Thank you so much. Y'all got 20 more minutes. I started the live, I think at 9:20-ish. So I'm going to give y'all until 11:15, 11:20ish. So y'all got about 15, 20 minutes. Why you getting mad when you said we can ask you anything? I'm not getting mad. I'm just asking you, are you doing the same thing with everybody else, or are you just coming to my page and trying to troll me? That's all. I'm not getting mad. But keep that same energy, bro. Like, period. We on Charlotte next month. Yep, I already told them, man. Got a performance in Charlotte, July the 11th, 2 to 6. So when I get the flyer, I'll definitely post it on my page. I mean, the reason why it's annoying is because y'all keep bringing it up. If y'all would leave and let everyone have their piece, and it would be fine. Basically, let's see. I said I love you, friend. Good night. All right, Nene. Love you too, man. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing that little, what is it, the wood burning stuff. I hope that you've completed your project. I know you said it was going to take a while. But once I get off live, I'm going to go check in on your updates to see how far you got along with that. Because that project is, I mean, that what is it? Not project and not picture. But it's dope. What you're doing is dope. Love to meet you and Mel in person because I love you both. Because I love you guys vibe. Love you both. One of your biggest friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good luck, Fresh, and all your success. More to come. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Block that person, Freshie. Here's the thing. People be like, why don't you just block people? And I'm like, trolls exist. I'm not going to sit here and block people that disagree with me. I'm not going to sit here and block people that troll me. I would be doing that all day, every day. Like, you can have your opinion and do what you do, but like I said, keep that same energy. Like, that's all that it is. Now, everybody else didn't ask us to come to their page and ask any questions. All right. You don't ever do shows in New York? We're working on that too. Basically, all the major cities in my top, 6 cities in the U.S., you're going to see me outside, all right? We got a lot of stuff going. A lot of stuff going. All right, good night, y'all. Good night, Poetress. Do accept fan mail. I used to when we had the P.O. box, but we didn't really use it. So I'm not giving anybody my home address, and I don't have a P.O. box anymore. So, no. Since I no longer have access to our email, I don't have access to that account. And, yeah. So, nope. People don't like when you are straightforward and you talk the center of your truth. They really don't. And I'm going to stand in mine. You know what I'm saying? Can you tap my name in your neck or maybe like a fuck emoji? What would the cool fuck emoji look like, Mello? All right. Almost. Y'all got anything else before I hit out now? Anything else? When you come to Columbia, I have no clue. Not really in a rush to go back to Columbia. But I don't know. You know, my parents and my sisters live there, so I'll be up there at some point. Charlotte, I'll be there July the 11th for a show. Much success to you, Fresh. You keep shining. Thank you so much. Why don't you debunk all the rumors? I've debunked all the questions or the rumors that were brought up tonight. And that's it. I'm not about to sit here and just spill tea, just spill tea. Like, I'm not about to just offer everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to just answer what y'all actually have questions about. When are you going to post a TV show on YouTube? Whenever I finish the production for it, I think the one that I posted on my page recently that Ashley's filming is probably going to come out a little bit before mine's. Well, actually, I don't really know that because once I get a lead, I could just film everything in 4 days. So I'm just trying to find a lead. So if y'all know anybody, make sure you send them to Suave TV Network. All right, Lady B. What's your job title at the church? I'm a camera operator. How do you not cheat in any of your other relationships but cheat in a whole ass marriage? Because there's a lot of shit that was going on in that marriage. I don't condone, cheating or whatever, or using that as, I don't know, an outlet. I don't condone that at all. And at that moment, I already knew, I was out of my character. And when that was public, my teachers from not even middle school, I think it was my elementary teacher, she DM'd me on Facebook and was just like, hey, I've been seeing all the stuff that your wife is posting online. Just checking in on you. This isn't like you. How are you doing? What's actually going on in your life? And they just checked in because y'all got to think about it. Being in a marriage, everything that was posted on Facebook, for sure, my mom, my aunts, my cousins, all of that, they all followed her. So they saw all of that stuff as well. And how do you think that made my family feel about my wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much stuff that was going on in y'all's face and not on the platform, but it's just like, you know, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot. So I guess I got broken down to a place and I just wasn't myself. I hate that happened in general. I also hate that it happened in a marriage, but that's what happened, you know? You know I got nothing but love for you. Sundays at church be fire. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. If you come to Chicago, don't come in the winter. Hell no, I ain't going to Chicago in the winter. I like the Women Crush Wednesday events. Never been, but it's still going. It's still going on. I like the Sunday we outside vibes. Yeah, you definitely got to come. The one on the 25th is actually going to be at ATL Food Truck Park. So it's going to be a lot more people. We already got a whole bunch of reservations or RSVPs. It's free entry. So if you're in town on the 25th, definitely. What was I saying? Sorry, my girl texted me. My baby texted me. She said, I'm doing a great job and she loves me. Oh, you're so sweet, baby. But, yeah. Yeah, if you're in town on the 25th, definitely pull up on us. Keep doing what you're doing and reaching the stars. Things await you, sweet dreams. Good night. Thank you, Angel Heart. Before you started doing acting and everything, was there anything else? Oh, God damn it, hold up. Before you started doing acting and everything, was there anything else career-wise you would do or thought about doing? I actually wanted to be a therapist. My degree, I got a bachelor's degree. It's in communication. I wanted to do therapy at first, but then when they started talking to me about the science and the brain, I was just like, you know what? I don't want to go to science classes to tell people, like, you know, this part of your brain is malfunctioning, which is why you're handling the situation the way you're handling it. Like, I just wanted to be telling them, like, you know, this is why you're handling the situation. Like, I ain't want to do the science part. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I get into counseling or whatever. But that was something that I wanted to do. And then because I like marketing and creating content, I wanted to do advertisements. I wanted to create ads for people and get hired onto a company. Just create advertisements and commercials. I have a very creative mind. So that was something I was interested in career-wise, which is why, you know, having a degree is cool. Like, if I ever needed to get a job for real, like, that, it's a good thing to have. But no, I've been in the entertainment world since 2006. I initially started making music and doing poetry and stuff as an outlet. And then my music started resonating with people because I told the truth. And they're like, yeah, bro, I feel exactly like this, or I'm going through the same thing. And to this day, I continue to do that. Like, I'm going to be real about what I got going on, like, always. So I love being a creative. And I do it full time, so it's great. What kind of lead are you looking for, and what's the potential shooting week? You know what, Kim? We could actually make that work, probably. Yeah. Don't know when I'm filming yet because I need to know your availability if you audition and it works out. But it's a lead. I'm the co-star, so I just need a person. So you would actually fit very well. I would love to see your audition. So definitely hit up Suave TV or DM me after this or whatever. Or DM me now. I don't care. But I'll respond to you when I get off of this live in about 10 minutes. Let's see. They are weird as for real. Only the real know everything, the truth. And you know, Mello, you done seen a lot of shit. You done heard a lot of shit. Like you said, the real know what the hell was going on. Like, people been around. Like, I ain't gotta sit here and make shit up. Like, I'm gonna tell my truth, and I have people that will vouch everything that I've said. So I'm not worried about that. How tall are you? How tall are you, shorty? What? I am 5'5". Thank you. So just go on Indeed and type in on my local church. I'm really getting into it, thinking about making it a career. Maybe talk to the owner of the church. I don't know. If you're interested in it and you're at a church and they have cameras, I would just go talk to the person that runs that church. I mean, the media team, and ask them, how do you get a part of it? I think you said you volunteered already. So whoever you volunteer for, I would talk to them and be like, hey, can I actually get on full time? Because if you go through Indeed, like, if you're already working with somebody, it's easier to get on working with the person that you're already working for than it is to find a new gig. But by all means, go on Indeed and get your resume right and do that. You are very talented with film. Keep stepping in people's necks, showcasing your skills. I appreciate that. Continue to live your authentic truth. Keep being humble and authentic and stay blessed. Thank you so much. Keep stepping on the necks with the LGBT content, of course. Whether it be a season 3 of Breathe, I keep rewatching the first 2 seasons. I really want to do it. It's just a lot going on. I'm more in a position now to do it, but it's still a lot going on. She said she on here to answer questions. LOL, why you mad? Let's see. It's make you happy. Have fun. What's KSA? Leave it alone. She came here to tell the truth, so stop. Okay. Listen. Y'all. Sorry, I'm texting my girl. Alrighty, let's see. Well, sorry to leave you guys hanging, but oh, Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Saudi Arabia in the building. What's up? Hate to leave you guys on a high or whatever. So would you get married again? My mom went through the same with her wife, but that messed her up, and now she doesn't want to ever remarry. No, I never had an issue with marriage. Mine just wasn't working. So yeah, I'm completely wanting to be married. I want my family. I want a family. I want to have kids. Like that doesn't scar. And I wanted to leave before I got to a place where I didn't believe in marriage, and before I got to a place where I wasn't receptive of a real relationship. So yeah, I'm all for marriage. I'm all for kids. I'm all for monogamy. I'm all for all of that. So yeah, it's been real. How do I feel about going 50-50? That's fine. I haven't had that before, for real. So I think that, well, I guess me and my girl are kind of 50-50. I think it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a healthy thing if it works for you. Like, no, it is what it is. But, all right, y'all. Like I said, it's been real. Do you cast outside of Atlanta? I really like to travel and be on one of your shows. I do cast outside of Atlanta. If you want to travel, definitely send an audition and we'll make it work. But like I said, I'm going out. I'm leaving. No more questions. Peace, love, happiness. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you for the most part of not being messy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for appreciating my honesty and authenticity. Yeah, it's been a vibe, and you will definitely be seeing more of me. You feel me? Peace, love, happiness. I'm out. Let go.